Iowa Fireworks Farm is Iowa's largest fireworks store. 6,000 square feet of hand-picked fireworks, over 50 brands, and 1,300 different products to choose from. But they're also family-owned and operated. Iowa Fireworks Farm is the one stop you need to make before July 4th. You'll find them just south of the Metro. Take I-35 to exit 43 at New Virginia. Head east and look for the Big Red Barn. At Iowa Fireworks Farm, the toughest part will be deciding what not to buy.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. But here, it's always happy hour. Pull up a stool with Keith and Jenny Murphy. Proudly poured by Iowa Distilling Company and their Prairie Fire Cinnamon Whiskey. Exclusively on Iowa Everywhere. No dress code, no filter, no problems.
Hey, welcome to Happy Hour on the road for the first time.
Love it. Hello.
Love it. We're at Clear Lake. The lake is behind us.
Ta-da.
We are currently squatting at someone's house. They have no idea we're doing the show here. Hopefully no, I'm kidding.
Not
It's Jenny's parents.
Yeah,
Right?
it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like you were about to contradict me and go,
I was going to
no,
say.
it's not my parents.
Oh my God, I see like a bird's nest or something over there. I just noticed it.
Jenny, over here, back to here. Yeah. Oh, the bird's nest is not. Why would that freak you out? I do see it now, too.
Just as long as that's what it is.
Well, what else would it be? Like somebody crapped a pile of fiber?
It's probably that stuff I put in your hair.
Jeez. Topic.
It's topic.
We have that on a shelf. We haven't.
It won't get used again.
Yeah, it's not going to get used again. Well, we're glad you're with us here.
We really are.
We're
cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, Jenny. Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy hour. Happy hour to you, wherever you are. Hope you're having a happy hour as you listen to this and many happy hours after.
That's right.
You can't just cheers and.
You're right.
Yeah. Very, well, why do I have the cross, like the.
You picked that one, and these are what was available.
And look at this.
Shrapnel.
There's like just a piece of the bird's nest on my glass. That's no good. All right, so here at the lake for Independence Day celebration through the weekend. By the way, it is Independence Day.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people say Happy 4th of July weekend, which is also true.
Yeah.
But we don't say Happy December 25th when it's Christmas.
Happy February 14th.
No, we
Happy
don't do
March
that.
17th. July 4th. I would say 9 out of 10 people say July 4th.
I
But it
agree.
is officially Independence Day. Yeah.
Right.
It's our USA. USA. You know, one of the things my what are you looking at? Do you have a bug?
You got something on your face.
What is it?
I don't know.
No one wants to see.
I think
What
it's
are you doing?
sunscreen you didn't rub in. Sorry.
It was on my face?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm very
Smells
pale.
like sunscreen.
One of the things that my dad used to tell me, and one of the many things I love about my father, but he would be like, put that flag out, be proud to be an American. It's the greatest country on earth. It's not perfect, but it's the idea of what it can become, and we're always striving to get better and get to where we should be and where we want to be. But don't let the problems or whatever you think is a flaw about the country keep you from realizing this is the greatest country on earth.
Wow.
And like he would say this, he'd be like, be proud of it. Fly the flag as we do at our house all the time.
Always.
And be proud. Does the country have flaws? Yes. Just like I do, just like you do. We all have flaws, but we're trying to get there. We're getting better all the time. And I love America. A lot of the people who don't love America, I think if they spend some time somewhere else, they'd be glad to come back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I sidetrack happy hour here?
My Lord, suddenly I was taken somewhere else.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that,
if you
Jenny.
don't like America, take your ass to Iran. See how you like it there.
Jeez. Well, that escalated quickly.
Did I not like help with your sentiment?
I'm not sure, but like you were saying, what you're being all, this is too serious. What are you talking about? And then
I lightened it up a little.
All right, there we go. I'll tell you when you lighten it up too much is when I came home from WHO 13 from the sportscast.
Yeah.
And I walk in for dinner. And by the way, thank you for making dinner. And it's a late dinner. You'd like to eat about 2 hours sooner, right? You'd like to do like the blue plate.
No, I'd like to eat
retirement home special.
No,
about
wrong.
4 p.m.
No, God, no. I would rather eat at like 6 than 7.
Okay, but I get unbeknownst to me, and this should not be allowed. You should not be allowed to secretly record even your spouse.
I just kind of knew.
There should be a rule or a law.
No,
or at least a rule.
Stop. There's no.
Did you ask me? Is it okay if I record? Did you have consent?
No, I didn't, but it didn't stop you from sharing it.
Well, not yet.
Oh, yeah, I think we're going to see it.
Yeah, we'll see it now. Here it is, coming home the other night.
Predicting Keith's reaction to this when he comes home for dinner will be less than favorable. Stay tuned. He just pulled in the garage. He's going to come up the stairs. The dogs are going to bark. It's going to be loud. Then we're going to know.
Hey, Tina.
She didn't bark at you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? You hungry?
Hi, TV.
Come check this out. Tell me what you think.
Wow. What in the hell is that?
Are you gonna eat it?
I'm gonna try.
I recorded your ass.
Come on.
Well, what do you think?
Well, now I know I'm on camera.
These are meatballs
It's
with
good.
just peppers on top, you guys. Sort of like a deconstructed stuffed pepper, but no rice. That's it. You're eating it. That was a good sign.
It's good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I'm going to admit, looking on that, it tasted better than it looked. When I saw that photo right there, it looked a little sketchy, but it was real good.
Yeah, it was good. First of all, the meatballs can go wrong, but those meatballs were good. Liked a little bit of vegetables in there. It's a thumbs up for me. I did like it, but first of all, a couple of things. I come in and I say, "What the hell is this?"
I knew you would say that.
Did you?
Maybe not that.
It's a
I knew
little
you
bit-
were going to be afraid of it.
But I'll admit that's a little bit of a rude thing to say for somebody who's coming in and just having dinner made for him. Yeah. So sorry about that. I appreciate
it's
it.
fine.
The second thing is, do I walk like that? Like
Every time. You know what though? Here's the thing. I told the recording that the dogs are going to bark. It was going to be a whole thing. They just looked at you like, well, I guess it's dinner time.
Yeah, they sure did.
They did not greet you like they normally do.
All right, let's get to this week's talking point. Talking point, July 4th, Independence Day traditions for us as the neighbors. Maybe you can hear them on the mic. I don't know.
I think you can see them getting on their boat and the dog
there's Teeny.
barking.
All right, so Teeny is yelling, barking. So that is our little Chihuahua barking at somebody who is walking on the next dock, like in a bikini there to the... But anyway, so July 4th traditions, one of them is that Jenny insists on bringing the dogs up here, and they are just not happy to be here.
Well, I don't like to leave them, with dog daycare or what have you.
Two dogs here. Your parents have two dogs, so it becomes...
It doesn't stop them from bringing their dogs to our house. This is
That's
just
true.
a return favor.
I know. So that's not what I think of when I think of July 4th traditions, but Jenny does bring the dogs. And as we're driving...
I don't want to leave them home when fireworks are going off and terrified.
I know. You got to get the thunder vest or thunder jacket, whatever that is.
No, we just get
Yeah.
dog drugs. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, anyway, so we're driving up here, and the dogs the entire time, they have their little paws together and they're just going, please don't be the vet. Please don't be the vet. Please don't be the vet. I don't want to. And the vet, like Dr. Ashley Williams,
Dr.
Chris's
Smash.
wife, they are fantastic. Like you drive to Ankeny, you love them so much.
I do. I drive very far to go to the vet.
But the dogs, not a fan. Not a fan of nails clipped, all that. But they get up here. They're mostly okay now.
They are. Is our talking point the dogs on the holiday?
I'm sorry. The talking point is July 4th tradition. So you've been coming here for how long? 40 years?
Yeah.
This spot.
Very near, yeah. In this general vicinity, yes.
So 40 years. We've been coming here as a family for 20. And when...
look at that.
Again, some people are just listening.
Wait, okay.
See,
So
I told you earlier, don't do play-by-play of photos. And here you are going, look at that.
There's a photo here of us at the Tiki Hut last year. Tiki Bar, having dinner, whatever. Most of the boys are here, not all, most. We're
both in USA shirts.
We are, and my mom looks like she's talking some serious smack to me about someone. I wish I could go back in time.
I think she's gossiping.
She's given me some kind of lowdown on somebody across the way.
What if it's like this? What if it's, did you realize that Keith has a bald spot? I'm seeing it now.
She definitely didn't say that.
No. All right. And if you are watching, and thank you if you are, like, subscribe, Charlie down the right never wants to be in photos.
That's his general photo look.
Yeah, we have the fewest photos of him because he never cooperates. Colin, on the other hand, is like, did you get a good shot there? Because I can do a few more poses.
100%.
How about do I turn a little this way? How about that? Will that be good? Yeah. So.
That's singing challenge.
So this is downtown in Clear Lake. There's a carnival here every year, and it's cheesy. It's just whatever small town or big city you're from. If you've been to a carnival, you know what it looks like. But I love it. It's overpriced. The games are all rigged. But it doesn't stop us every year from trying them all. The food is a lot of fried crap for the most part. All that, but I love it. I mean, it's Americana. We walk around town. We were doing it when the kids were little. We still do it now that they're all grown. They still love to come and do that. They do. So those traditions are great. The one tradition that has changed, though, is it used to be like all rides and ice cream and stuff like that. Now they're here and they're like, which bar are we going to hit? We're going to the Tiki Bar, going over the landing, going to stop by the VFW. Where are we going? Yes, you guys, the VFW during Independence Weekend is... also known as July 4th. Yep, that too. It's a really fun place to be. And right outside, do we have a photo of the punching bag? No. So right outside of the VFW, there is this video game. It's not a video game, but it's a punching bag that you put your money in. And every single year, the boys like to take turns of who will get the highest punch score, for lack of a better term. This is where Colin's boxing career started. But last year, didn't he punch it so hard he lost his balance and fell down? Maybe. That could have been any of the boys. True. I'm not sure. Look at, this is Kate, who's producing the show today. He is, but we can't talk to him because somebody I know that their name starts with K and ends with Eth, forgot our earpieces, and we can't speak back and forth to one another. But we can still recognize, Kate. By the way, that is also the same time, for the first time ever, we tried those different mom waters, and they were named Karen and Sarah and Lynn and Pam. They're terrible. They tasted I don't know if anybody in Des Moines... They were terrible. If anybody in Des Moines distributes that, please get Apologies. Something. No, don't. You need to know that's awful. It's flavored. I'm sure somebody likes them, but the mom water I had, if you said, okay, we can purify your piss. They should just sell those solely at Get and Go. That's how awful they are. Okay, you can have a mom water, or we can purify your piss and you can drink that. Which would you say? Bring me my own piss. Take my own. Let me Bear Grylls that. Yeah. Oh God. Oh my gosh. Okay. And the new photo on here, Carnival once again.
I am 100% sure if you are watching this, Charlie would love for you to give him props on his massive bicep.
Yeah. Yep, he loves that.
He works really hard at that, but holy moly, he looks very beefy there.
Yeah, he does look beefy. Also, Cade looks happy here. Good haircut on Cade.
Yeah, that's
so
a
rare to
haircut
see
from
Cade
a
without a hat.
few years ago.
That's good. So that
There's
traditions.
AJ just always goes with the flow guy.
Props to your mom. She's always making food, and she always puts out great spreads. And sometimes you almost have a little bit of conflict about that because you don't want to come to the lake and make food or cook. You just want to relax.
I'm good like a time or two,
but your mom is part
not,
Amish.
Yes, she is Amish. I'm certain she's churning butter and listening right now.
The butter's homemade. Yeah, I think she
she's
might be
up
up
there.
on the porch, so could be some eavesdropping going on.
100%.
Yeah, and your dad grills, and that it's just a good time. Good traditions up here at the lake. Jenny, we're doing this. We did this for fun. We thought it would be a blast, but it turns out like now we have sponsors.
I
my God!
So excited about that. I didn't know that was coming. Well, I'm like, whew, look at that.
We've been
Look at that.
accepted, I guess.
Right,
Somebody
right?
said we want to sponsor this, so thank
So,
you.
yes.
We couldn't do it if you didn't watch, so thank you or listen.
I never thought that I would be saying words like this, but I'm part of the we have a title sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Title.
Do you know what that means?
It means they're a number one, king of the hill, queen of the everything,
I'm not sure
queen of
what it
the
means.
happy
Yeah.
hour show.
Okay.
But it's Iowa Distilling Company.
Incoming.
Yes, incoming, and they are
Not incoming. Like
No.
that sounds like incoming.
in the
but
town of Cumming, Iowa.
Pause. Coming.
Yeah,
Iowa, yes.
Cumming, Iowa.
Yep.
That's where they are.
I got some good gear there too, by the way. It's good
they're-
t-shirts.
Their merch stores is
legit.
real good, real good. You should check them out. But I thought it was interesting as we were making a couple rounds today in Clear Lake. They also had the Prairie Fire.
Yeah, that's
Prairie Fire cinnamon whiskey in town. That's a haul from Cumming,
Yep.
Iowa. So
it's everywhere in Iowa. So that's
Right.
good.
Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
we do
Who else?
very much. Mitzi's in Valley Junction. They are Mitzi's Kitchen and Cocktails. Good stuff.
It's your first pitch.
Listen, I love Mitzi's. It's good stuff. So anyway, Mitzi's Kitchen
thank
and
you.
Cocktails. Check out their weekend brunch menu, or visit them Wednesday to Friday, 11 to 9.
It's time for Who Dis, and Who Dis it's this simple. If you weren't watching last week, 3 photos, and you have to guess, or not guess. You have to identify who this is. Now, last week you got 2 out of 3. I thought you'd get 1 out of 3.
People were very upset with you for not giving me
Shea
SGA.
Gilgis Alexander.
I
You
know. I
didn't
said
say Shea-
AGS or ASG.
Did you ever say SGA?
No, I did not. But
Okay.
I knew.
Did you ever say Shea Gilgis Alexander?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's
All right.
that
Well,
doesn't
guess what?
count. What kind of school teachers did you
Turnabout
have?
is fair play.
All
Let's
right, and
go
then-
with
but you
yours.
did get Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
And Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, I think I might have said his last name wrong, but I got it.
Yeah, what's that? I might be, but you might be the reason. I might be the problem, but you might be the reason. Isn't that the song?
That's actually a really
That's
good,
a good
line.
Yeah, I think I got that
You
right.
might be. What?
No.
I might.
I might be the problem.
You
You might be the reason. I think
And then
that's
he
it.
probably said, "Let's drink and throw some shit off the deck."
Let's hope that doesn't happen here. We have 2 decks right above us. All right,
There's a lot going
so yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
It's your turn.
Who dis? Oh, geez.
So here we go.
Who dis?
You can sort of maybe get a clue by looking at her like side profile of her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Baby daddy. You can see his hand. It could give you a clue.
That does nothing for me whatsoever. Cardi B.
Nope.
No. Who is it? Who dis?
That's Kourtney Kardashian.
I should have guessed a Kardashian. When it first came up, I was like, looks like a lot of plastic surgery. It looks like way too much self-tanner, the black hair. that's probably a Kardashian. And then I
You
went a
blew
different
it.
direction.
You
I blew
blew
it.
it.
All right, I'm 0 for 1. Oh, jeez. Duffed stars?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, what's the trophy? Duffed stars. Who dis? That is it a housewife?
Listen, you didn't give me any kinds of.
Yeah, but
It's not a housewife. I'll say that, but that's the only clue you get.
All right, again, I think we're dealing with some enhancements here. I don't even have a guess who that is.
What? You have to.
I'm telling you, next
You
week.
gotta make a guess.
All right, next week I'm taking who dis up a notch to like the backup cornerback for the Carolina Panthers.
Here comes.
Uh-oh, did you see we lost the...
I think we might have lost.
Elon Musk, get it together. We're Starlinking.
We are Starlinking. This is.
Starlinking. I was told we could do this show from the moon.
Kate, if you didn't hear this, I told him it's Khloe Kardashian. He didn't even have a guess.
Kardashian. All right, so the next one, which Kardashian do we have next? Who dis? That's Kim Kardashian.
It is.
Come
It
on.
is.
1 for 3?
I gave you a Kardashian hat trick.
1 for 3.
You know
Okay.
what? Here's what I know. Raise your hand if last week you got 2 right.
You're pitting up.
Right? No, I'm not. Raise your hand if you only got 1 right this week.
I might be pitting out. All right. Thank you, Jenny. That was awful. Buy or cry. Is that for buy or cry? So this week,
I have been waiting for.
you were excited about this. You were
I was
hoping it
very-
came in time.
I've been hoping for it every week.
All right. And the segment is buy or cry. It just means we try out some product. We're not paid to try it. It's not
No,
paid
but
for
feel
us.
free to send anything you want us to try.
The address is
Oh,
email.
Yes. happyhour@iowaeverywhere.com.
Yes.
Iowa is spelled out.
Yeah. So please send suggestions, but
We'll take them.
Yeah, we're not paid, so we can tell you honestly what
I've
we
spent
think.
a small fortune on this
I
buy
don't-
or cry
Are you?
business.
I feel like
It's
Iowa
just like-
Everywhere is blowing up. I feel like you should expense these things. Why do I have to pay for this? And by Iowa, I mean the two of us. I don't.
Yeah, I think we
you
have
make more
we
money
have
than I do.
That's dumb. Don't say that.
It's true.
We right now are. I am sweating. It is so hot out here.
I am about to lose this shirt, so get ready, ladies.
Wowza. Okay. So Kate's gonna roll the video.
Yeah, here we go. Yes,
This week's Buy or Cry has arrived. You ready for it?
I am.
It's a cordless handheld leaf blower. Okay.
Aren't all leaf blowers handheld?
Yeah, but they're not like the size of a hairdryer. Look at that bad boy. This is suspect. It comes with earplugs. Oh my god. Ready? Let's
Yep.
see how it works. I think it's pretty great. Jeez. Your tie didn't even move.
Oh. Yeah,
So
that's a cry.
no, God, you still haven't bought anything. All the okay. Listen,
How much
that
it
little
cost?
$39.99.
$39.99, and the first time we use it, a piece flies out of.
But it wasn't even part that makes it work. It was cosmetic only, and it went right back on.
Nope.
It's a dream.
I know you like it, and you will use it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we have to return it. I'm saying I'm not buying something that falls apart the first time you use it. No.
You should
No.
get one.
Nope.
You should. It works great.
All right, could be the most popular segment of Happy Hour with Keith and Jenny. It is Jenny. What's in your feed? What's in your feed makes me nervous. I'm gonna be honest, because the Yam Jam is something that like gets shouted at me or people
No.
talk to me. Yes, it does.
No, well, because I think that until that moment, people didn't really understand how do you describe something like that. And suddenly there's just a term that's easy to say. It's not offensive, I don't think. So no. I mean, no one wants something jammed up their yam. Let's stop that.
Okay.
But because of
I agree. I don't want anything.
you don't have a yam.
Well, then I guess I misunderstand what the yam is.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want me to explain that on here. It's already
No.
so hot.
No, I am sweating through this shirt.
So because of the jean shorts whole thing.
Yeah. The yam jam.
Yeah. Well, more than that. But because of all of that, I now on my feed get different types of clothing just randomly rolling through. So the other day, it actually made me laugh out loud. Somebody on Twitter, X.
Yeah, X. We're using Elon's Starlink.
I don't know how well it's working. That's
I think there are
debatable.
people skinny dipping over your shoulder.
No,
I think so.
they aren't.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
It's a family affair. So because of all of that, I now get various forms of clothing sent to my feed, and this one did make me laugh out loud. Cade, if you have it. And actually, so it's called the Jurt, but it made me laugh because this person whose name is Zabishwar or something, after years of scouring charity shops and vintage sales, I have done it. I found the ugliest piece of clothing to ever exist. And I thought, Zabishwar, if that's the name, is
Jabberschwar.
Is right.
The Jurt.
The Jurt is like jeans that are cut off
And a skirt.
at the crotch with a skirt sewn on the bottom.
All right, so
Horrific.
but don't you think it would be fun to wear this?
No.
I mean, no, it'd be a hoot. Do you think anybody has ever
hoot?
worn this? What did I say?
You said a hoot.
Wouldn't it be a hoot?
You could wear it to a hoot nanny.
Oh, wait. Don't you think
No.
it would be fun?
No.
Do you think anybody's ever worn this and been serious? Like, I look good in this Jurt.
Oh, there was somebody.
I don't think so. I think anybody wearing this is
I think
in on the
the
joke.
only person that wore that or would think about it is like Honey Boo Boo or whatever that person's name
Oh,
was.
jeez. I have now lost a lot of fluids. I think I need an IV.
I can't take it.
Let's have the next.
So
what's
the
in your
next
feed?
thing. So, but I think that because that person said it's the ugliest piece of clothing they've ever found, I kind of then went on a search of, I think I typed in ugliest clothing ever or something like that.
I'd wear this.
On St. Patrick's Day, maybe.
Yeah. You could golf and wear
But
this.
do you see the theme? I did it. I found
Yeah.
the worst piece of clothing in existence. I dare anyone to find anything worse. Guess what? Hold my beer. Somebody found one. Whoa. I mean, I don't think that's awful, but I sure
Am I
don't
looking
want
up
it.
or down?
I think it's the whole outfit. It says outfit. It doesn't say shirt. Doesn't say shorts, pants, whatever.
The
This
top
is the
is
most-
terrible.
This is the most ugliest outfit I've ever seen. Why would they do that?
Fair.
I don't know. Did you ask them?
I don't even think Sipker would wear this.
I mean, it's just like a giant
Flower?
corsage on your bosom.
Yeah, on your torso.
That's
And
ugly. It's ugly, but it's not the ugliest thing I've ever
The
seen.
shorts are. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
All right. Worst piece of clothing in the last 10 years says Mez.
Why?
Mez?
Why?
That, to me, this is not offensive whatsoever. I mean,
Is it Lululemon? Lululemon?
oh my God, it is actually. So
No, I think Cade would wear this tonight.
Kate and Colin would both wear that and think it was the bee's knees.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's
So it
bad.
just
It's
does
probably,
golf.
And since it's Lululemon, that sweatshirt is probably $300.
Easily.
Stupid piece of sweatshirt.
So then somebody decided these are the most horrifically ugly pants I've ever seen on Meghan Markle.
She seems like a lot.
Yeah, she's probably she's high maintenance.
I think she's high maintenance.
I think
yeah.
she is running that show.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Hey, that should be a talking point one week. Who's running the show?
Oh, Meghan Markle for sure.
Yeah.
Who would be another? You know what? Do you know anybody that's running the show that you want to send us? happyhour@iowa
Like, I think
everywhere.com.
if people watch Happy Hour, they're like, Keith's running this show. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
All right, we have another thing.
And so this girl named Corey, not our Corey, a
Jeez.
different Corey. Quite honestly, this might be the worst fit I've thrown together to date. Here's the thing about this Corey.
Okay, the vest.
That outfit's not heinous or anything,
No.
but I don't really think Corey wants us to look at her outfit, okay?
What she want us to look at? Her crotch?
She wants us to look at everything but her outfit.
What's that called? Like the trail, the South Park trail there?
Yeah, she is wearing dude shorts, like cruisers. I don't know. I wouldn't wear it.
No,
whatever.
But I would say of these outfits, like at least Corey is coming out with, yeah, you know what? I look good. I'm going to try this. Follow your instincts, I guess. Follow
guess.
your pattern of South Park. Jeez. All right, Jenny, we're not done. We're almost to the end of Happy Hour. What are we at here? We just passed the 30-minute mark.
Oh, hey.
We're going to bring this in and under Happy Hour, which is good because it's a holiday weekend.
It's a holiday weekend, and I need to go put on a new shirt and drawers.
Okay,
It is so hot.
So we're
sitting in the sun.
I think I'm burning back here. You know how pale I am. Anyway, So when we would first come here, Alan just so excited. You know, he would put on like a, you know, one of those vests that keeps you.
Life vest.
Life vest.
Or a life jacket. Hey, are we not going to read a mailbag today?
Do you have mailbag?
I got one.
Okay, we'll get to the mailbag in a second.
After
But-
this, yeah.
Yeah. I was
Sorry.
rolling.
Sorry. I was blurting. Sorry.
You blurted. You're blurting.
I did. Sorry.
Who's more of a blur? That's
That was
great.
funny, Cade.
Cade's like,
Cade's
move,
like,
move this
listen.
along so I can get to the lake, please.
Right,
Because Cade
right.
is producing the show, and then he wants to come up here. He wants to be with us, and we want to be with him. All right, so Colin, who was like just a little, he's the youngest, so he's so little. He was so cute. He had the big fat cheeks, and we called him Chub Chub, and we'd take him to the pool and all this, and he was adorable, and they just kept growing and growing and growing. And then last year at the lake, after supplements and a lot of working out, Colin went full douche.
It was funny.
Bro, they're not impressed with the weak ass gun.
All right, well, you get the point. This is the beginning, which is to be the best pose. But that's right out there on the end of this dock behind us. And people are coming by. They're like,
That was the game.
Yeah.
The brothers dared him every time someone would pass
Yeah.
to go do that. And of course he did.
Also, last year, we were on the, speaking of tradition, to go back to Talking Point, Lady of the Lake. So that's the, is that, what do you call it, steam wheel?
Paddle?
Paddle,
wheel?
steam wheel? I don't know. I'm
Like
not
a
I'm not a boat engineer.
wooden paddle boat.
Yeah, it's great. We love it. Go there. So we're on there. We're sitting on the top, and Colin comes up, and the brothers dare him to do the singing challenge. So he just walks up to people and
He says, to a table of people he doesn't know.
Never met.
And it's a big dare multiple times. So if this happened to you last summer and you're like, what was that?
What was that?
You're about to find out.
Yeah.
Colin, we just dared him because that's what we do as a family, and to go
Another
do
tradition.
a singing challenge. And he would walk up to a table of strangers and say, we're going to do the singing challenge. I'll go first. Singing challenge. Yeah, your turn. And hold out the fist mic.
And everybody did it. Everybody be like, singing challenge. Yeah.
Probably because they saw all of us laughing
Oh my God!
hysterically,
Yeah,
and they
that
just
was
played
fun.
along.
All right, mailbag. Let's do it.
yeah.
All right, next
Okay.
time, will you please put your phone in the non-sleep mode so that each time you don't have to do the
I
thing?
feel like I'm ready to go, and you're talking. So Janelle, she didn't say where she was from, but I appreciate.
What up, Janelle?
Hi, Janelle. Thanks, Janelle.
All right, hang on. There's a boat.
Well, we're on a lake.
No, but it's kind of loud, wasn't it? Loud?
Yeah,
No. All right,
we're good.
let's go. Let's hear from Janelle.
Janelle wants to write in about white lies.
That was last week.
Yes, it was.
You can go back and watch any
She
show.
says, white lies are a must for parenting. Janelle, I agree.
Santa Claus.
When our kids were little, we would go for walks after dinner or work, oftentimes passing a school playground with slides. We would tell the kids that the slides were electrified after a certain time, and it worked.
Oh my gosh, Janelle, you took that up to like Shawshank Redemption levels. What's up,
I
Janelle?
thought that was really funny.
Oh my goodness, I
like that. Janelle, that's a good one.
The White Lies got a lot of comments on Facebook as well. So it's happy hour at iowaeverywhere.com. I see you checking. You'd love an email.
I do love an email.
Yeah,
I love an email.
All right, thank you. We got to get Kate up here. So thank you for watching this special Independence Day / July 4th edition of Happy Hour.
Yes.
We will be back next Friday. Big thanks to Iowa Distilling.
and Mitzi's.
Yeah, welcome aboard. That's really nice. We appreciate
love
it.
you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you watching and listening. Please,
Like or subscribe.
what one or the other? You have to.
You can
both,
you
right?
can subscribe. You can give us a thumbs up. You can send us an email at happyhour at Iowa Everywhere. Iowa spelled out. And you can go buy Prairie Fire Whiskey from Iowa Distilling and go get brunch at Mitzi's.
That sounds good. Cade, great job today. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching Happy Hour. Hope your weekend is full of happy hours.
Bye.